Hey, welcome YouTube. So this is a bit of a random one night solo overnight camp at the bottom of Penny Fan, which is the upper Neuadd Reservoir. Basically I've been out, if you've seen my other videos you'll probably have met Florence, my camper van, and I had to go and pick up some stuff over by Brecon, a new rear door and stuff like that. So it's been a long day. So in there is loads of stuff for the van which I picked up, like new wings and whatnot. And I was supposed to arrive here a lot earlier, but it's getting late now. It's probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So I've got to get on my toes because I've got to get to the reservoir, set up camp, get a fire going, get some food and whatnot. So you gonna come with me? Then let's go. Say goodbye to Florence. I couldn't even stay in her if I wanted to tonight because it is just chock-a-block with stuff. So it needs some new doors on the rear, and I bought some other bits and bobs to hopefully sell so I save money on the rear doors. So it's spent about 4 hours, 5 hours today taking apart another Fiat Talbot Express. So yeah, here we are. The other thing is I'm testing out a new gimbal today, so hopefully it'll be a bit steady, the shots. It is an absolutely gorgeous evening tonight. Considering it's a week into September, it's quite fresh really, which is nice actually. I thought it'd be really hot, but it's quite cool. So I think the temperature is going to drop down later this evening. So it would be nice to get a fire going. This gimbal is, well, wrong way, see? It's got a little joystick, you can't really see it, but you can move it around like so. It's like having a little miniature robot with you, because sometimes it kind of does its own thing. So then you can pan it round, woohoo, and then pan it around again. So it's got a 360 axis gimbal, and I forgot to say this is attached to the GoPro. I've only got my GoPro with me tonight. I didn't bring my SLR with me. It's probably a good thing because I don't even know if I'm going to have enough time to use it really. We will see. There she is in all her splendour, or he in his splendour, Penny Fan. I've walked it a couple of times. The second time I actually walked it, we kind of done sort of the horseshoe sort of walk, and we ended up at this reservoir where we're going tonight, and we done that with a couple of friends and my wife. That was one of my first sort of wild camps really. Fellow ramblers. Evening. So I think the last time I was over here, just by this gate, was where I first met 2 Feet Forward, which was another YouTube, so big shout out to them guys. And it was just so random. I was heading here to do a camp and it was just hammering it down with rain. That's why I couldn't really shoot anything. But I noticed Marley, their dog. So I was like, that's a guy that I watch his YouTube channel. So I said, I watch your YouTube channel right here. Yeah, so what's the chances of meeting someone else that makes YouTube videos? So very inspiring. So yeah, wonder if we'll meet anybody else today. We will see. I could smell a fire. Whenever I go on these little overnight camps, I always feel that I've forgotten something. Usually I have forgotten something. So, fellow campers, getting their fire on. Hello! See, you gotta love wild campers. There are some that give you bad press because they make an absolute mess of places. I mean, even where I'm heading now, there's a few campsites where people have left beer bottles and even camping chairs and stuff like that. So, but the majority of wild campers usually are good people, my kind of people. As they say, leave no trace and you're good to go. Sorry, a bit out of breath because I'm on my toes because I want to get there before it gets dark. But yeah, I love the Brecon beacons. I love this region. It was only a few weeks ago that we were in the French Alps, and you know, the difference is unbelievable. It's staggering. I mean, the mountains over there, golf. It's just, words can't really explain it. And as beautiful as the French Alps was, there's something I just love about UK mountains. Just love them. Don't get me wrong, I did love the Alps, and I would love to go back to the Alps and experience a bit more on foot, because we just hired a car and kind of went bumming around, me and my wife, which was lovely. It was really nice. I do like a little bit of wild camping. What a beautiful place. Feels like one of my many homes, this area. I came here the first time on a photo shoot. Crikey, it must have been about 4 or 5 years ago. Long before I even got into camping or walking and stuff. And I sort of fell in love with the place then. The reservoir was actually full then, and I put a model in the reservoir, so which was an epic shoot. There we have it, an empty reservoir. Usually I'd cut through the woods, but let's see how the ground is around here. I'm not sure where I'm going to camp tonight. I always usually camp sort of at the end of these tree lines there, but I fancy a change, so we will see. Well, this looks pretty good. I think this is where we're going to set up camp. What do you think? Tent there? Fire there? Mountains up there. Hard decision, isn't it, really? Epically beautiful. Look at this. That's pretty amazing. Right, I'm going to sign off for a mo because I'm going to go and get some wood, get the fire lit and stuff. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Right, okay. So I've switched over to my iPhone now. Managed to get the fire going, and this is what we're having for tea. We've got some pesto, some cheese, some pasta twists, and there's something missing. Oh, it's in the tent. Chorizo! Savage chorizo. Good morning. Oh. So here we are. Sun's coming up over there. Don't know if you can see that. Just go for a little pan around. Beautiful morning though, it really is. So a quick walk through. I do love the mornings. Won't be long now before we start getting morning frost. Can't see any walkers out yet, but they will come. There were so many people walking up on Penny Fan last night, even about 9:30. There's so many torches and lights up there. Old trusty campsite. Nice little spot actually. Could do it a bit drier underneath. It's quite boggy, but it wasn't cold. It's actually quite a warm night. Right, we're gonna go and get some wood, get a little fire going, and then have a coffee. So let's go this way. What do we have here? That looks pretty good. Great little pruning saw, which is, I broke the tip. I need to order a new blade and stuff. But nice little piece of kit. Firewood. Might need something a little bit smaller. I'm going to take this back. So, time to make a brew with the old jet boil. Now, I'm a man who likes to have a nice cup of coffee in the morning. When I'm at home, I have an Italian stove pot, which you do on the cooker, and a nice blend of Lavazza coffee. Now, out in the wild, I bought a coffee press for this, and as much as it's good, the trouble is when you put the coffee in the jet boil, that's it. You have to clean it out, and it kind of doesn't free it up to heat up any water. So I've been looking at alternatives. Please don't go down the instant coffee route, because that's disgusting. So the other day I was in supermarket and I came across these. Coffee in a bag. So it's pretty simple really. There's only one company that I know that is stocking them in the supermarket, and it's basically freshly ground coffee in a tea bag. So, and it tastes pretty damn good. Now, me and my wife, as both who are complete coffee snobs, if I can get into it, sorry. Remember these from the first video? Utterly garbage, North Face, rubbish, beyond belief gloves. Oh, let me just turn this down, because he's boiling. So yeah, it comes in a sealed packet, so to keep it nice and fresh. And it's a whacking great big coffee bag. So, and it smells lovely. It actually smells fresh. So he goes in there. Couple of sugars. Then get our jet boil and we top him up. And then it says to leave him to brew for about 3 minutes. Now what you can do, what I found works also, is you stick the coffee bag in the jet boil before it starts heating up and then just leave it in there. So as the water is heating up, the coffee is brewing with it, and then leave it for a couple of minutes and you're good to go. It's never going to replace my Italian stovetop, but for sure it's just nice and easy. Like I said, even with the coffee plunger that you get with that, it's still a bit of a mission, and like you said, it frees up, it doesn't free up the pot for other things. Right, I just need to grab some milk. These are great, these little containers. I think I got this from Taunton Leisure. I think they're a couple of quid, but nice and sturdy. So, not sure how many litres is it. Is it 250? Yeah, 250, not litres, Christ. 250 mils of milk. So that should last you a couple of nights, I reckon, or a couple of people one night. I could swear I just heard a car horn, but it's a bird. Wow, look at the light over there. Just going to show you quickly. I'm not sure if the GoPro will pick it up. The light is just starting to hit the damn wall. Looks so medieval. Can you see that? So I reckon the coffee's brewed now. Can't beat the first coffee of the morning. Now that is a damn good cup of coffee, even if it is out of a bag. Top tip from Scott Free. Campfire. So after a beautiful sunrise with a bit of misty fog, it seems to be, well, you can't see it, but there's a lot of mist on the top of the fog. What's the difference? I think fog is at sea and mist is inland. I don't know. Need to Google that shit. But it's time for breakfast. So it's not a full English fry up, but it's a fry up. Basically, I managed to find a little Tupperware box, and inside it manages to fit 2 eggs, 3 sausages and 5 rations of bacon, and it's nice and airtight. Usually what happens is if I'm camping near a stream, because it's airtight, I put it in the stream to keep it cool and keep it fresh. But yeah, for some reason I haven't cracked any eggs yet. They managed to sit in there perfectly. So I think it's from Tesco's. It's a Food Saver 670 ml. But yeah, it's perfect for a little breakfast. So for one, of course. I've got my bacon, a few sausages and 2 eggs. And I have you know, I'm pretty good at cooking the old fried eggs on an open fire in this little frying pan. I've not broken a yolk yet, so no pressure. The breakfast of champions. So, end of the overnight solo camp. So it's been a really enjoyable camp. This morning was absolutely stunning. Shame I couldn't have got a bit longer. I mean, arrived earlier last night, but these things happen. So I'm just got all my sleeping stuff out of the tent. So I'm just about to take down the tent. I'm going to get packed up and then make my way back to Florence and then head home. So I'll see you in a bit. So there we have it, all packed up, leave no trace. Well, I've left a little bit of wood behind. There was a pile there, so that's where the tent was. Fire, the bag all ready to go. So I'm gonna make my way along here, back to the van. The noisy neighbours there. I think there's 3 tents. Hopefully they enjoyed themselves. So just got back to the van, Florence, and I'm going to head home now. So this is where I've just come from, down here, where those Brecon Mountain Rescue are having trouble trying to get through the gate. Hopefully they're not out to rescue anyone. I won't put much faith in them and they can't even get through a gate. But all is good. Really enjoyable overnight camp. Shame I didn't have enough time, but you know, last night, but this morning was incredible. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and give my channel some love. Thanks.